This is a really great comment that I got on a previous video. Cam has 200 bucks and they want to know what supplies they should get first. He also asked me, what is the bare minimum needed to get started? Now I'm going to get into exactly how you and Cam can start a side business cleaning solar panels with a $200 budget. This is a good question, and I'm sure some of you out there might be in a similar position as Cam here, interested in starting a solar panel cleaning business or even just as a side hustle, but you got a very limited budget. So in this video, I'm going to give you a plan to get started with 200 bucks. Now, if you have $1,000 to invest into this, then this video may not be for you, but the top link in the description and the pinned comment is for you. That link will take you to the Solar Panel Cleaning Academy. It goes over step by step how to get customers, water purification basics, everything that I've learned along the way, and avoid all the mistakes that I made along the way. But if you only have 200 bucks, then get started. That's okay too, because in this video, I'm gonna give you 3 ways to do just that. So the first thing I do is I concentrate my efforts on getting pure water. Water is the most basic, but the most crucial part of this business. So we need to get a TDS meter. This is a $10 to $15 tool that measures total dissolved solids in the water. So test the water that's coming out of the tap that you plan on using to clean the panels. And if the reading shows up on the screen as anywhere from 0 up to 10 parts per million, then you can go ahead and move to step 2, because this water is clean enough to clean solar panels without any need to filter. I have linked the one that I use below in the description, so if you're interested, it's pretty cheap. Now, if the water is higher than 10 parts per million, well, we need to get a DI water filter. The water in my area, it ranges from like 100 parts per million to about 240 parts per million. And I started off with the CR spotless filter, which is like used for car detailing and stuff. And I also linked that below too. The filter is out of our price range though, because we only got $200 in the budget. So the next step is to find a rental. In my area, I've seen they have a couple places got 24-hour rentals for about 150 to 180. So I think a safe bet is 160 bucks. Culligan is a good place to start the search. And I want to give you a little side tip for renting. They usually give you a price break if you do like a 2-day rental, like a weekend rental they call it. But also if you plan accordingly, you can really get 2 days of jobs done in a 24-hour period. So some expert planning is required, but it's possible. So once you get the filter, you'll need a spray nozzle with the shower setting and hose. No, not that kind, silly, garden hoses. These can be pretty pricey, so I recommend don't buy the cheap ones. Just take my word for it. Don't buy the cheap ones. Save up till you can get the nice expensive ones. It's worth it. It really is. So instead, borrow, beg, and steal. Don't steal. Don't do that. Don't steal. Just borrow or beg, you know. Okay, now we're more than halfway ready to start cleaning panels. For our very first customer, we have clean water. We got hose to deliver the water and a spout. And we have about $40 left in the budget. And that's perfect because now we need a scrub brush and an extension pole, the tools. Again, if you could borrow Grandpa Rick's RV brush, then you can spend that $40 on flyers or business cards. But if not, go to Home Depot or Lowe's or even Walmart or something similar and get a soft bristle RV car wash type brush, you know, the kind that screw onto an extension pole, like the ones they use to get cobwebs out of high corners. Those work pretty well and they're really lightweight. I also have links to all the tools mentioned because it's exactly what I used to get started. So I actually went even cheaper and used a window cleaning mop and a squeegee in the very beginning. This was before I had any idea what I was doing, but it did work and I did turn a profit. So I will say the first 2 jobs I did were for friends and family, and I didn't use pure water, but I did each panel individually and I squeegeed them immediately to avoid any kind of water spots or any kind of calcium deposits to form in the future. So real quick recap, first thing you got to do is you got to get pure water, and if the site that you're going to be cleaning already has pure water, then you just move on to number 2. Number 2 is you need a nozzle and a hose. Once you get those hose and the nozzle and the water situated, next thing you need to do is get the brushes, and then you're really off and running. Now, this video is not about how to get customers or anything, but if you are interested in how to get customers, check out that top link in the description, and in the Academy, I have a pretty deep section that I go over all my marketing strategies. So good luck, Cam. I hope this helps motivate you get started out there and make it happen. Remember, anything's possible, and I'll see you in the next one.